Yo, hip hop heist, man. What up? We back at it with another reaction. LaRussell deletes everything after Backlash. Heaven sent lyrics. Shout out to Furious Robinson with the clip. This is Hip Hop Heist TV. Hit that like and subscribe, man, and follow along. Let's get to it.
Adolf too. We all heaven sent. Even you. We all heaven sent.
You niggas have not done nothing close to what I've done in my career in life.
Niggas have said and done far worse and still got support by the entire world. Sometimes you need realization. And that realization for me through this song was like, damn, the same God who created Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, who did so many great things, is the same God that created Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein, who did so many evil things.
Welcome back and what's good? This is the Furious Robinson podcast and I'm your host, Furious. I'm here to document ego, power, leverage and accountability in media. Hit the like button early, drop a comment for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel. This is a Sick Times media production. You see the planes, and I can't lie on this one. This is a nasty place to land in hip hop if you're LaRussell. The fact that I got on the timeline 6 days ago and I'm subjected to Epstein and Hitler bars. You could have kept this one to yourself. You could have listened to your engineer, but no. You wanted to go back and forth on the timeline. You wanted to prove a point.
Sometimes you need realization. And that realization for me through this song was like, damn, the same God who created Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, who did so many great things, is the same God that created Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein, who did so many evil things.
This is conscious cosplay rap.
Oh man, yeah, I feel like it's reaching, right? Like you're reaching now. You feel me? I don't know if it's definitely like let's keep the name in the tabloids, right? Come on, bro. I know art is subjective and relative to each and every person and everyone that's listening, and even the artist that's making it, but you know what you're doing. Come on. You know what you're doing. So you have a choice in that moment, and he chose to do that, which is not wrong. There's no right or wrong. But you know, there's definitely some consequences as far as maybe people falling out, maybe people not understanding. And if you're okay with that, then you know, do what thou will, right? Do what you got to do. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, you know, you knew that there was gonna be a big conversation. Like, come on, bro. You can't say that you didn't. And I don't think he really is saying that. I think that ultimately it just shows that you're really, like, you know, I mean, shit, you're going, you know, head down, you know, you're going putting your head down and just chopping your feet like they used to tell us in football. You know what I mean? Chopping your feet and going straight through. You know, you just got signed to Jay-Z. And yeah, but then again, it sparks conversation, right? So at the end of the day, conversation is what, you know, you can get down to brass tacks with. So let's keep going though. We here.
This is bohemian chic with a beat type rap. And I won't be subjected to it. But I do want to wake it up because rap is no longer in the conversation. Once you start to gaslight the audience, that's when I know we've come to a real discussion. So, Rock Nation, bring in the crisis management team. It's time. Hundreds of songs, dozens of projects, and this is what we're speaking on. We're not speaking on the music. So how is this still a rap conversation? That's why I can't say this is rap. This is I have a dream rap. This is wait, let me explain rap. It's just too much cosplay. This all started 6 days ago in the backyard. And LaRussell, he does business the right way. The independent grind, the backyard shows. He tries to build real community. But now you tied in with Roc Nation. You in a different spotlight now. You are no longer local. Right. Now is the time to adopt some plays out of Jay-Z's playbook and weaponize silence. There's no way I should see LaRussell going back and forth with everybody on the timeline, trying to sound prolific and deep, calling everybody new slaves. How did we get here?
Hey, don't be free as no artist. Don't say whatever message is delivered to you. Don't write what come to you. Don't share what you think about the world. You know how stupid that sounds? Y'all insane. You niggas become masters so fast.
But this situation, it's not about one song. Not him not understanding the definition of heaven sent, but one real question. Is LaRussell actually ready for fame? Because what we just watched was a masterclass in kicking yourself in the nuts in 4K. This is self-sabotage at its finest. How are you folding under the pressure? Come on now, when you sign to Roc Nation, you got to step up to the plate.
And me saying, damn, God made me and he made this sick ass nigga is a problem. That's not me being complicit. That's me just having the realization of like, bro, you really got to choose what you gonna do with your life and what path you gonna lead.
If everybody confused, bro, if we all lack in depth, nobody can understand these heaven sent bars. How is that on us? This came from you. This is your artistic vision. So the fact that everyone is packing you out on the timeline, they giving you the business on the timeline, so much so you had to nuke your feed. Okay, cool. We here now. I don't want to see these interviews. I'm no longer entertained.
I think people mistake what I'm saying for me like being complicit.
Right.
Like they think it was me showing support. But they didn't think it was me showing support to Martin, Malcolm, and Kanye, who I also mentioned. They just think it was me showing support to him, you know, and being complicit in his behavior. And that's like the furthest thing from the truth. You know, any nigga who know me.
This is a cleanup crew. Like you explaining a science project. Nobody asked for that. We heard it. We reacted. That's it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to stop clarifying yourself. This is now the time to stop arguing with reality.
We all have been sent. Adolf too. We all have been sent. Even you. We all have been sent.
It sound like a pastor. You know, sound like the worship pastor over there. You know.
Brother, this guy stinks. The engineer tried to save you. He said, "Hey, buddy, you sure you want to release this one? You sure you want to put this one out into the world?" LaRussell said, "Ha ha ha! Why not? Let's do it." And then you turned it into a PR and marketing campaign around Jeffrey Epstein and Adolf Hitler. It gets no nastier to me. So I can't lie. This one to me was essentially self-sabotage in 4K, because you can't gaslight the audience. You can't create the chaos and then run from the chaos.
I made this record and I sent it off to my engineer, and he calls me. He said, "Man, you probably shouldn't put this out."
And the sad and subtle part in all of this, with all of this music, with hundreds of songs, project upon project, catalog looking extensive, and this is your moment. This is what you have the people talking about. This is the fodder.
That's a good point. Like, you just got here, and not like this is what you like. It definitely gonna turn people off. Like, you know, because when you think about your biggest your moment, you're getting signed to Roc Nation, and now, like, just show good music. You just gotta show good music. You don't gotta show you don't gotta bring up no political this and that, because that turns it into, like Furious Robinson said, a PR stunt. You know, you over here like explaining yourself and all that. Like, just put out hella good records. Make the people go crazy and let the music speak for itself. You know what I mean? That's what I think. But at the end of the day, man, we're going to get out of here. Shout out to Furious Robinson. This Hip Hop Heist TV. We just reacted to what bro released on his channel. Go follow him, Furious Robinson. Dope ass clips for us to react to. So yeah, let's get to it, man. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. We about to get out of here though. Do what you gotta do to survive, like Pac said, but also, man, you know what I mean, help somebody out today. Stay true to yourself, man. Stay true to your family. And let's keep going, man. This is it. We got this, though. Let's get it. Peace.